The year was 1974. The place was Amityville, Long Island. A seemingly ordinary suburban house with a gambrel roof sat at 112 Ocean Avenue. But this was no ordinary house. It was a house of shadows, a place marked by tragedy, a place where evil had taken root. On November 13th, the silence of the night was shattered. The DeFeo family, asleep in their beds, became victims of a horrific crime. The eldest son, Ronald DeFeo Jr, had turned on his own family. He used a rifle to murder them all in cold blood. The house stood silent. It was now a tomb holding the secrets of a horrifying crime. The murders at 112 Ocean Avenue shocked the nation. It was a crime that seemed to defy explanation. Ronald DeFeo Jr, only 23 years old, committed an unspeakable act. He murdered his parents, 2 brothers and 2 sisters. He shot them all as they slept peacefully in their beds. The house on Ocean Avenue became a scene of unimaginable horror. The murders sent shockwaves through the community. How could such a thing happen in their quiet neighborhood? The police arrived to find a scene of chaos and carnage. The bodies of the DeFeo family lay lifeless throughout the house, each one a victim of Ronald's rage. The motive for this gruesome act remained a mystery. Neighbors claimed the family was quiet and normal. But something sinister had transpired within the walls of 112 Ocean Avenue. The house now held the dark secrets of that terrible night. Ronald DeFeo Jr was arrested and charged with 6 counts of murder. His trial became a media sensation. People wanted answers. They wanted to understand what could drive a young man to commit such a horrific act. During the trial, DeFeo claimed he was innocent. He said he had not committed the murders. He claimed that voices in the house had driven him to it. The voices, he claimed, told him to kill his family. His defense argued that he was not of sound mind. They said he was insane at the time of the murders. Despite his insanity plea, the jury found DeFeo guilty. He was sentenced to 6 consecutive life sentences. He would spend the rest of his days behind bars. But the question remained, what were the voices DeFeo claimed to have heard? Was he truly insane? Or was there something more to his story? Just over a year after the murders, a new family moved into 112 Ocean Avenue. George and Kathy Lutz, along with their 3 children, were seeking a fresh start. They were aware of the house's history, but they dismissed it as irrelevant. The Lutz family was a picture of normalcy. George was a hard-working man. Kathy was a loving mother. Their children, Danny, Christopher and Melissa, were typical kids. They were excited about their new home, but their excitement would be short-lived. The house on Ocean Avenue had not seen the last of its horrors. From the moment they moved in, the Lutz family experienced strange and unsettling events. Doors would slam shut on their own. Foul odors would waft through the house. Cold spots appeared in certain rooms despite the warmth of the season. The family tried to ignore these strange occurrences. They tried to convince themselves it was just the old house settling, but the events only escalated. The Lutz family's experiences in the Amityville house became the stuff of legends. Their story, chronicled in Jay Anson's book, The Amityville Horror, captivated the world. It became a bestseller, further cementing the house's reputation as a place of profound evil. The book's success paved the way for a series of films. The first Amityville horror movie, released in 1979, terrified audiences worldwide. The image of the house, with its distinctive gambrel roof and eerie, half-moon-shaped windows, became synonymous with the supernatural. The Amityville Horror franchise spawned sequels, prequels and reboots. Each film attempted to delve deeper into the mystery of the house. Each added to the mythology of the haunting, blurring the lines between fact and fiction. One of the most chilling accounts from the Lutz family involved Kathy's encounter with an unseen entity. She described a feeling of being watched, followed by the sound of heavy footsteps ascending the stairs. Terror gripped Kathy's heart as she heard the footsteps draw closer. Each heavy thud sent shivers down her spine. She knew something was wrong, something evil was present in the house. She couldn't bring herself to look up. She was paralyzed by fear. Gathering her courage, she slowly lifted her gaze towards the top of the stairs. There, shrouded in darkness, she saw the outline of a figure. Its eyes glowed an eerie red. The figure stared at her with malevolence, sending a wave of terror through her soul. Kathy fled in terror, her screams echoing through the empty house. The encounter left her shaken and convinced that something sinister lurked within the walls of 112 Ocean Avenue. Another disturbing aspect of the Lutz family's experience centered around a mysterious room in the basement. This room, painted red, exuded an overwhelming sense of dread. It seemed to pulsate with an unseen energy. George Lutz, initially skeptical of the paranormal activity, found himself drawn to the red room. He would spend hours inside, seemingly in a trance-like state. When Kathy would try to coax him out, he would become agitated and aggressive. The children, too, were terrified of the red room. They claimed to see shadowy figures lurking within its crimson depths. The room seemed to have a strange hold over the family, amplifying their fears and anxieties. It became a focal point of their paranormal experiences, a tangible manifestation of the evil that permeated the house. After just 28 days, the Lutz family could take no more. The paranormal activity had become too intense, too terrifying. They fled the house in the middle of the night, leaving behind their possessions and their dreams of a fresh start. Their story, documented in Anson's book and subsequent films, became a cultural phenomenon. The Amityville Horror became synonymous with haunted houses and paranormal activity. It captured the public's imagination, leaving many to wonder if the Lutz family's experiences were real or imagined. The house on Ocean Avenue stood empty once more, its windows dark, its secrets hidden behind its gambrel roof. But the legend of the Amityville Horror lived on, passed down through generations, a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface of even the most ordinary-looking places. The house at 112 Ocean Avenue still stands. It has been renovated and its address changed in an attempt to distance it from its dark past. But the legend of the Amityville Horror persists. Tourists still flock to the neighborhood, hoping to catch a glimpse of the infamous house. Some claim to feel a sense of unease as they stand before it. Others report strange occurrences, as if the house itself is a conduit to another realm. The Amityville Horror, whether rooted in fact or fiction, continues to captivate and terrify. It serves as a reminder that some mysteries may never be fully explained. It is a stark reminder that the line between the real and the supernatural can be blurry and unsettling, and that sometimes the most terrifying monsters are the ones we create in our own minds. Stay curious and stay safe. Like and subscribe for more thrilling tales. Until next time, mystery and crime lovers,